ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once more to, well, another drawing video, but not one related to fate. This time, we're going to be going to one of my favorite universes of all time, the DC universe, and handling some of the characters that I absolutely love and adore, the Green Lanterns. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I am a giant DC fan, mostly because of Jeff Johns' run on the Green Lantern Corps. Blackest Night is what really got me into it, specifically the stories of the Green Lanterns. So, in honor of that, I'm going to be doing a bit of a series called Designing Green Lantern Corps Members. And one of the main goals of this is just to kind of push myself to do more alien and more monstrous designs. We're going to start off with Salaak. I've taken several inspirations from the comics and other things, but one of the main interests of this is not just designing the character, but also designing the species. That's right, this is going to be taking this a step further, where I create a culture and a creature design for an entire species instead of just for one character. Today's character is Salaak. He is the lead protocol officer and the keeper of the Book of Oa. I personally just nickname him the secretary of the Green Lantern Corps, because that's all he really does. Is he's often seen in front of the Guardians making appointments and doing all this other stuff. He's a very respected officer and a very high tactician, being pretty much second in command. He's a bit of a pessimist, however. Mostly, he's been around the block. He's been around longer than Kilowog has. So, yeah, you can understand why he's a bit of a pessimistic asshole every now and then. I wanted him to look like a leader. I wanted his Green Lantern uniform to look different from everyone else. Hence why I took some inspiration from one of his older versions that seems to have taken advantage of like a marching band type look. And I honestly really enjoy it. I really love the marching band look that they gave him, so I kind of mimicked it for my own. He's actually meant to be a bit of a reptilian creature, so I took some inspiration from real life reptiles and things of that nature. His species is a Slygarian, and from the planet Slygari. Gaia? I'm just going to call it Sly. From the planet Sly. So, kind of how I'm picturing Sly as a planet is being a very tropical type planet, being very close to the sun, which if you see the speed paint is a red sun. So the idea of the culture in my head right now, it's a very high intelligent society that puts a lot less value in the family unit as we humans do. They don't really believe in individual families. They believe everyone is family in a way. And the reason they do this is to kind of detach the youngings to their parents specifically, so that way they think about the greater good for all instead of just themselves and just the people close to them. This is a very kind of messed up thing to us humans, but I think it's something that makes sense, especially for a high intelligent species. Most of these species are incredibly intelligent, and that is perfectly fine. However, with that high intelligence also means they find it more efficient for everyone or the best people to raise the kid. Now, if a parent wants to be part of their kids' lives, they don't stop them, but it's still kind of looked down on as being selfish. High intelligence is the most attractive thing in the society. The better your intelligence, the better you are to find a mate. They tend to be more of the doctors, the scientists. They're not really conquerors like many other species are. They're not very much warriors, and everyone kind of respects them for it. They have had people try to conquer them here and there, but it never really worked because, there might be scientists and doctors and non-combatives in general, but that doesn't mean they can't make weapons of mass destruction, my guy. They have stuff ready for if they are invaded, but they don't go out of the way to invade other people. They just don't see the point of it. They see it as a waste of time and a waste of resources. Salaak specifically was a very intelligent member of the society. His mind was made for tactics. Is why good luck beating him in a game of chess. He will whoop your ass, and you will have to deal with it. Salaak had to face a great fear for his people, and part of that is him allowing himself to grow attached to someone, which is a great fear because of the social ridicule for it. It's why he has a ex-wife there, but now also has an ex-wife here on Earth. Look it up, I'm not joking. It's literally on Wikipedia, it is hilarious. But because he allows himself to grow attached to people and love in some ways for his culture, that's one of the bravest things you can do, and he was at some point willing to risk his life for the sake of his own kids. And that's where the ring came to him. Now, as the leader, he does everything he can to make sure no one really fucks up the Green Lantern Corps, and is willing to fight if he had to. Remember, growing old in the Green Lantern Corps is a privilege because not many people do so, because they are actively fighting world-ending conquerors. They are fighting armies and armies all the fucking time. So, because of this, he can be a bit of a pessimistic asshole, as I said before, but he does care and he does love the Corps and the members in it, even having a close friendship with many of them. With that being said, I'm going to sign out, and the next thing you guys are going to hear is a voice acting friend of mine voicing the character, and a little bit of extra content at the end, that being the planet Mogo. At the end of every episode, I'm going to add a little extra Green Lantern at the end, just for fun. Later.
I am Salaak. I am the Guardian's administrative liaison and the new keeper of the Book of Oa.